We're sitting down with Patrick Van Horn, the founder and CEO of the CP Journal and co-author of Left of Bang, How the Marine Corps Combat Hunter Program Can Save Your Life. You just brought up two good points that I want to expand upon. You mentioned that it allows people to communicate what they observed and why it was important. We'll come back to that in a minute. But what do you mean that you can create informed awareness? What does that mean and how do you do that?
When it comes to creating informed awareness, there's two pieces to it. The first is knowing what to look for, what indicators and what cues are the most important to us. And the second part is knowing how to look for them. What is the process that we're going to use that allows us to reveal these cues very accurately and very rapidly? We'll start by understanding simply what it is that we're looking for. Any reader can go from our book or on our website to what we refer to as the behavioral library, and they can download the cluster cards. And what the cluster cards allow you to do are understand first how we can assess individual behavior, understand how we are going to determine if people are in the dominant, submissive, uncomfortable, or comfortable cluster. So by standardizing what the assessment is when we look at a single person, as well as what cues are going to lead us to make those assessments, we can start to create a shared understanding about what it is that we're looking for. We can do the same thing with group behavior, expanding our scope from looking at a single person to looking at a group of people, and understand what types of cues and what indicators are going to reveal the type of relationship that members of a group have with each other. We can continue to expand our scope, and we can look at how people relate to their surroundings and look at the very specific cues that lead us to assess an area as being either a habitual area or an anchor point. And finally, as we keep expanding our view, we can take a look at the collective mood of everything present and quantify what specific things we're going to look for that lead us to assess an area as having either positive or negative atmospherics. And by going through this process and standardizing what indicators lead to what assessments, like I said, we can start to create shared understanding. So the guy on the ground who has to make these decisions very quickly and with limited time and limited information, he can communicate very clearly back to the commander or the supervisor who's either reading a report or is just monitoring radio communication to understand exactly what led someone to make a specific decision.